stay with us as long as possible. We're gonna start off with something that we do every single day, and that's breathe in and breathe out. If you're saying, yeah, Tam, that's easier said than done, because every time you breathe in, there's just dust particles and pollen and just everything in the air, especially right now. Well, we can help out with that. And actually, Hunter is gonna help you out with that with the Perma HEPAtech and EcoSilver air purifier duo. And so we know that having, clean, fresh air is important to breathe, just like we have we want clean, fresh water. We wouldn't dare go a day without having clean, fresh water. Clean, fresh air makes everything better. And in our homes, likely you don't have that unless you have a way to filter and move the air. And the Hunter is the way you do that. You're getting 2 of them. We have what we're calling the small and the tall. So you're getting both of these. And in most homes, 2 is gonna be the best number for you because you can have one in the main room that you live in and then one in, let's say, the bedroom that you sleep in. You choose whether you want them in white or in black, and we'll send them right on out to you. Now, Art Massey is joining us this morning, and he is the expert, especially when it comes to having that purified air, that clean air to breathe, and we're glad that you're here this morning.
Good morning, nice to see you. You bet.
Definitely.
Yeah. I was funny too. I was just talking to our producer out there, and his wife has been having problems with allergies, and she just went to the doctor, and they made all these recommendations, and one of the recommendations was get a set of air purifiers, and that's what the experts recommend, because if you can get the stuff out of the air that triggers your allergy symptoms, and that's this stuff. I want you to look. Now, I'm going to show you some clean filters. This came out of my house after 60 days.
Wow.
And I mean, I live in a clean condominium, it's got a furnace and furnace filter and all that kind of stuff, but just won't trap the particles. And if you don't have an air purifier, this is the stuff that you're breathing. Plus, we have some very unique technologies. But first, I want to show off just a little over here.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we've got 2 competitive units in here that came from the big box store. Okay, they're about $200. We have one of the Hunters in there. Now, I'm going to fill these chambers up with smoke. I've already given these guys a head start. You can see that they're running in there, okay? Because you can watch them starting to eat the smoke. The Hunter unit, I'm just filling this up and I haven't turned it on yet. Okay. But I want you to watch the difference in the performance when I turn this on. No filter, no fan, no performance. But look at the Hunter unit. It's gone to work. It's cleaning this chamber out completely. We are done. Plus, we have germicidal technology. We're 99.9% effective of getting the stuff out of the air that triggers your allergy symptoms. Now, let me list those items because they're all different kinds of allergies. You got mold spores. Some people are allergic to that. You got dust mite stuff. I used to say doo-doo, but somebody fussed at me about that, so I don't say that anymore. Everybody knows what that is. Dust mite doo-doo. You got secondhand smoke. You have household dust. You have pet dander. All of those things are, depending on the type of allergy you have, pollen triggers your allergy symptoms. These guys will get that stuff out of the air. And Tamara mentioned 2. We don't try to sell 2 to make more money. Don't misunderstand. Experts, the allergists, and even the Environmental Protection Agency recommends air cleaners if you suffer from allergies. But they also recommend 2 units. One in the room where you sleep, and one in the room where you're up and awake and enjoying most of your household activities. That's right. And the thing that Hunter does that I love the best, and of course I worked for him for a lot of years, so I'm real proud of Hunter, but I want you to listen. These units are running.
Yeah.
All of them.
They're so quiet. It's like a hush.
Yeah.
They're not loud. And I think sometimes unless you've ever experienced a great air purifier, you probably had some preconceived notions, like that they were gonna be really loud and disruptive in your household, which they are not. You might have thought that they were gonna be kind of cumbersome and hard to use, which these are not, and we'll take you on a tour of them. And the fact is, they fit seamlessly in your home because you can put them out of the way, but you'll notice that they're there when you can take in that deep breath and it just feels better. I was talking to Art a little bit earlier and I said, this is such the perfect time that we're able to bring these back for you, the 2-pack, because there is so much in the air. There's so much pollen. When I look at my car every day and you see just the layer of pollen that's on your cars, on the mailbox, on the ground, on the sidewalk, that's also in your home. Even if you keep your windows open, but if you wear shoes in your house, you track all of that in. If you open the front door, it's blowing right on in. You want a way to filter it. And that's what these are about. Now, I'm showing them to you right here in the white. I will tell you the black and silver, most limited. We only have a few hundred of those.
This is really a good-looking product.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very stylish. You were talking about the pollen and stuff. I just traded cars and I got a platinum white car. It's now platinum yellow.
Yellow, that's right.
Well, I live where there's a lot of pine. I just want to walk through. First of all, you have a 3-speed control, okay, high, medium, and low. All right, I run mine on medium 24 hours a day. They're filtered cleaning indicators up here and a reset button. So when this little light up here starts to flash, you know it's time to clean your filters, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is the EcoSilver filter, and this is such a key part of this product, and I'll tell you why. We as an industry have tried to lick germicidal with all different types of technologies, some of which were very, very expensive, some of which were UVC, like you see behind you here. And, you know, first we started out with small bulbs. So you see this green area right here?
Yeah.
That's the only area on that filter that got treated by that UVC bulb.
Wow.
Then we went to the larger bulb, and certainly more area got treated, but with EcoSilver, 100% of the air that comes into this air cleaner is treated by this EcoSilver pre-filter right here. And this has nanoparticles of silver in it, which are proven to destroy 99% of all the microorganisms that come in contact, like mold, bacteria, and that kind of stuff. If it comes in contact with this EcoSilver, it's dead meat. Then the heart of the system, and this is for that. You know, I'm going to show you this for you, but you can see what happens here with our EcoSilver filter as these microorganisms come in.
Bam.
Bang, they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. That's what we expect in a great air purifier. If you have one that maybe, you know, you've had for a dozen years or so, or a long time, it doesn't have this technology in it.
Right.
So just like in every other aspect of our life where we upgrade technology, this is something you should upgrade to the latest technology. You will feel the difference.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, and that's kind of the guarantee I make to people when I tell them they ought to buy these things. Get them home. Trust me on this. Get them home. You don't have to try them for a month. You have a 30-day return thing going on with home shopping all the time. You don't have to use them for a month. Use them for 1 week.
Okay.
And if your house doesn't smell better, feel cleaner, if you don't see less household dust, if you don't start seeing, you know, your respiratory system working better for you, especially if you suffer from allergies and asthma, you can always return them, but you won't because they're always a customer pick and they don't come back. Then I want to talk about this. This is really the expensive part of the system, and this is permanent.
Okay.
It never has to be replaced.
That's so good.
That's this filter, and this looks like this in the small one, and this looks like this in the large one. And all you do is take the furniture brush on your vacuum cleaner and brush this out. And it's tough. You can't hurt it.
Okay.
You just brush this out real good, and it always comes back to 95% of its original performance. Nice. So what you got is you got the best of the best of cleaning with both of these technologies. Now, come here. To me, where the rubber meets the road is when I can see something. People can tell me what they want to tell me, but what I want to do is see stuff. So what I've got here is, I'm going to start with this. This is canned smoke. I assume you can see that. I know Tamara can.
I can see it.
This is what they use to test the smoke detectors in office buildings to make sure they're working. I'm going to spray this into this unit, and what I want you, this is the intake side. I'm going to spray it in here, but I want you to watch this side because everything goes in and nothing comes out.
Nothing comes out.
Same thing with you know, you get your pollen and your particulate and that kind of stuff. Everything goes in and nothing comes out the other side.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. You can see a little bit blowing by the top, but nothing comes out.
Yeah.
Also, this EcoSilver technology and the carbon, the activated carbon that's in that pre-filter takes care of odors.
Ooh.
Odors are caused by chemicals in the air. They're what, you know, and these guys that also gets like the sulfur and the ammonia or the piney stuff that you use, or, you know, the stuff you wash your windows with, hairspray, all that kind of stuff, it gets it all out of the air. As a further proof to show you that these things really work, we actually took a sophisticated meter that they use to measure HEPA performance in air cleaners, and we actually put an air cleaner in a bedroom, and but first we measured the particles in here, and I want you to look at this. See that top number? That's 0.3 micron. That's the size particles that you need to worry about, and we trap them There were 62,000 approximately in the
Wow.
room. And then we turned the air cleaner on and we ran it. And you're going to see that in a second.
Okay.
Actually, we're down to like 58,000.
Oh,
It, you know,
so
it
it's running
fluctuates
now.
with air movement. No, it's not running just yet. But
Okay.
we're going to get it down here. We're going to show you. We're going to turn the air cleaner on.
Okay.
And we're going to run it for an hour. And then we're going to measure again. And we kind of did that real fast right there. But the air cleaner had been running for an hour. Obviously, we don't have an hour to show you.
Right.
Now look at the top number.
Oh,
From
my
62,000 to 400.
Wait a
400
minute.
took them all out. 99.9% of the particles in that room were moved in 1 hour.
Okay, and that's 0.3 microns.
Yeah.
Think about this. So the things that I see when it's a sunny
Time to
day.
hula.
Yeah. When it's a sunny day and I see things floating in the air.
Those are huge.
That's not 0.3, right?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Hold this for me.
Okay.
I want you to think about a human hair.
Okay.
One hair being this big around.
Okay.
And I want you to think about a particle this size.
Wow.
3,000ths the diameter of a human hair. That's 0.3 micron. And we're trapping everything larger than that, but we're trapping 99.9% of particles that size.
So think about this. The things that you see floating in the air, you're breathing those in.
That's right.
And you see that. I always say, if you can see the air you're breathing, you need to exit to someplace else. But think about the things that you can see floating in the air. There are so many things in your air that you can't see, but you're still breathing that in. The funny thing is we can't see it, but we feel it. And we feel it every time we walk into that house or that room, or we spend time in that playroom or the basement or the, wherever the hangout is in your home. You kind of just feel it. And especially, like I said, especially now, if there's extra pollen in the air, I feel like it's one of those seasons where it's been crazy weather and we just never know what's going to blow in every time we open the door.
That's right.
If you have pets, you've got, and the kitty litter and all of that and everything they're tracking in. And quite frankly, every house is filled with chemicals. And you mentioned that.
Yeah.
From the chemicals that we clean with to the chemicals that we spray on our hair, every house is filled with chemicals. If you're not getting those out of the air with an air purifier, then what's happening to them? They're just staying in and recycling, and you're breathing all of that in and out, you and your entire family and your pets. If it's so simple, if I just plug this in, turn this on, and let Hunter do the rest.
That's it.
That is why these are always popular. That's why these here at HSN have been enormously popular for years and years. And you're getting two of them today. You get the small one and the tall one.
Let me tell you how I run mine, okay, just so you'll know. I run mine 24 hours a day, 365 days a year on medium. I don't care if I'm home or not, because I want the air clean all the time. Plus, if you just don't like household dust, think about those filters I just showed you, and think about that stuff being on your clothes, on your furniture, and what's the most scary, of course, is in your respiratory system. And again, where the rubber meets the road is in performance. 2 competitive units. You can buy them in the big box store, about $200. No filter, no fan, supposed to be the best of the best, but they really aren't. And then the Hunter unit. You're getting the germicidal protection. This doesn't have it.
Okay.
Permanent filtration. And the Environmental Protection Agency says if you don't filter the air and you don't move the air, you can't clean the air. And these guys are obviously not doing it. This unit will clean, are you ready? A 15 by 17 foot room 3 times in an hour.
Wow.
That's what you saw with our meter, 3 times in an hour, and you can see the room sizes here. That's over 75 air changes per day. This guy, the competitor over here, might clean them once a day.
Okay.
We're doing it 75 times a day.
Wow.
With the big unit, the small unit, and you can see the small tower in a 10 by 12 room or 12 by 14 is going to be about 3 times, again, 3 times per day. Smaller room you put them in, the more. You put them in a little bit larger room, and they're going to just do it a little bit less, but you're always going to get maximum performance from Hunter.
Always, every single time. And again, and you notice the difference. And I do see a lot of you calling in because you're recognizing the need for this. And I always liken it to bottled water or filtered water that we drink, because when you drink a glass of water, if you see even a slight speck in it, what do? Do you keep drinking it? No, you stop. You throw it out. You go and get something clean. But what about what we do every single day without thinking? What about we do all night, you know, when you're trying to get a good night's sleep and it's not happening because maybe it's allergies, maybe it's the pollen, maybe it's the dust, maybe it's all of that in combination, and you're just fed up with it. If you're fed up with that feeling of always feeling just not right, even in your own home, because I always say, if I can't be comfortable at home, where can I be comfortable?
Well, exactly right.
This is how you do it, and it's not expensive because you do have it on FlexPay, so it's going to be $39.99 for both of them. It's free shipping. You're not even paying for us to send them to you, which is going to be great. You can decide which rooms you want to put them in, but Art always says maybe the smaller one in your bedroom, the larger one in the main room of the house.
That's right.
Plug it in, turn it on, and don't think about it again.
That's right, because they just run and run, and when you see the little light flashing, you know it's time to clean the filters. Okay, so really, I guess the deal is that, you know, you got two choices here. Okay, you can live with this on your furniture and your respiratory system and everything, or you can use an air cleaner and you can get this stuff out of the air. And if you're looking at the difference in these, I mean, it's amazing. Look at that. That's after just 60 days. And your furnace, I run in the furnace filter. Your furnace filter will not trap those particles. It comparatively speaking, it traps rocks.
Okay.
We're trapping microorganisms, we're trapping mold, we're trapping pollen, pet dander, little bitty tiny particles that you can't even think about seeing. When you think about the size of the stuff, and you know, people say, well, you know, hey, it's settling to the ground and that kind of thing, but particles that are this size, 3/1000ths the diameter of a human hair, they stay airborne.
Yeah.
And you're breathing them.
Absolutely.
And listen, if you suffer from any kind of respiratory distress, this is an absolute way to do it. And you can see the size particles we're talking about. See that big brown thing? That's a human hair. Now I want you to look over here at that. I can't read that, but I want you to look at that little bitty
particles.
That is 3/1000ths. The 0.3 micron. That's the size that we're trapping.
And that's
99.9% effectively. Think about that.
And all throughout the day. Over and over and over. This is the only job that this Hunter air purifier has to do. The only job that it has to do is clean your air. That's it. And it does it very well. You saw how effective it was. You saw how effective, how we showed you how many times per day, how many times per hour it's going to clean the air in your room, in your home. Again, think about this, not just for yourself, but think about this for your family, for the kids, the teenagers. You've got pets, we are living in a world of chemicals in our home. This is a great way to really start to feel better overall. I always say we have air purifier, our air filters in our
Hunter
car.
Too. I mean, we're a company since 1886 we've been moving the air. Think about that.
You can do it. Definitely go ahead and get yours in white or in black and silver. We'll send it right on out. Art, thank you.